and was surrounded and attacked by multiple assailants and used scissors only as necessary to defend herself against imminent lawful force. This evidence is exculpatory and directly supports complete justification for defense. If you want to just look over it, and I have video copies of.
And he needs a receipt of that to show.
I'm gonna give receipts.
You're not gonna give receipts?
No, because I don't have to do a chain of custody for everything.
Well, we need to have proof unless we wanna file in 1983 and in 1985.
Then go ahead and do that.
We got our
If you wanna
copies.
keep it, I'm not giving you a receipt for
I
it.
got
Okay, that's fine. But as long as we all know you have one, we gave you one, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
So I don't have any evidence in this case yet.
Okay.
If there's some video evidence, I'm happy to look at it.
We just gave it to you right there.
Yeah, that's all.
That's some evidence, but that's not all.
Yeah, that's not the prosecutor's evidence.
So when I get the rest of the evidence, I'm happy to look at it.
Well, that's the defense evidence right there, that's what the defense
So if they
stands.
charge assault, and then affirmative defense to assault is called self-defense.
Self-defense.
So if there is self-defense, that can be, the case can be dismissed. Usually it happens at trial. Can't happen before.
At preliminary, yes, sir.
There's no preliminary hearing in juvenile.
Oh, there's no preliminary, no.
Only in Class A and above in district court.
A little different than me in juvenile, Florida.
Yep, so juvenile court's limited in what you can do. There's no jury trials, there's no preliminary hearings.
Wow.
So I don't know which one is her.
She is in the pink, the one that was cornered in the SUV.
And she's the one boxed in by the gang of, what, 14, 15 people. If you watch the whole video, it shows 12 people, and then there's some outside. I did move the school board to preserve a copy of their.
So where did the scissors come into it? Was that a different incident? Because there's no scissors in this one.
Yes, there is. She cut her hands all the way open. She grabbed them out of the seat of the vehicle.
Oh, she got another seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, after she was punched.
They should give us a first.
Yeah. And if you get to the audio, I'm sure you will when you hear it. There's multiple people talking about get that bitch or I will. And then if we can get the school video, two other girls that were supposedly going to jump her with the other girl picked up the scissors after they were dropped and attacked the window of the vehicle, and another one was punching the window also.
Where did these videos come from? Just people watching?
These are two kids at the school that were going around and yeah.
Does the school have any video?
Yes.
I believe so. The cameras were there in that direction, and whether
It's
they're off
kind
or
of far
not.
away from the school.
Yeah, it's at
It's
the end of the parking lot.
The parking lot has,
Cameras do reach.
yes.
From what I believe so, yes. I've also, the church across has cameras facing that
Okay.
angle.
So in the law, there is a thing for self-defense, for sure. This could be self-defense. Self-defense does have certain limits though.
Mm-hmm.
So, most likely this will be a trial issue. She has a right to have a trial. She has a right to present evidence, to speak, to call anyone we want to speak as well. We can subpoena witnesses, force people to be there as well.
Okay.
But she does, I mean, there's certainly a defense there. But in self-defense, it's limited to the situation. So you can go, if someone's punching you, you can go usually a step beyond that. Whether or not you can pull out a gun and shoot the person, it depends.
Yeah.
Whether or not you can pull out a knife, whether or not you can pull out scissors, I don't know. So it's kind of on a basis of
You said I also can get
each
some.
situation.
I also can get some more of the text messages and calls if we're trying to leave the school grounds before the situation.
Yeah, anything leading up to that is very helpful.
Yeah, I have the location and stuff on my son's Live 360 from when she called to him trying to get there, and then the school should have the videos of a bunch of the kids blocking my son from entering the parking lot to get her out of there before the situation
That
occurred.
would be useful. Anything leading up to it is useful.
Yeah.
I will need to talk to her
Yes, that's not a problem.
because the court appoints me to represent her. So parents are welcome to have input and talk as well, especially as guardians. But in the end, she's the one who makes the decisions. So
Okay.
if she tells me I want this and you say something different, I go with what she says. You're welcome to hire your own attorney for yourself. Parents are always allowed to have their own counsel if they choose. I stay on as her attorney. She's also can get her own attorney if she chooses.
Now, for the record, can she email you and tell you to?
Well, she can just come down. Sam said there was an appointment, just the date was
Yeah,
14 days.
but the law says you have, if you're going to move to dismiss, you have to do it before
14.
trial.
That's not true.
That's what I researched.
Okay, I'm an attorney. I've been for 20 years. Okay, so I know the law really well.
Okay.
That's not true. You don't have to do it within 14 days.
Okay, that's what we were trying to get down and figure all this out.
So
Just
yeah,
didn't wanna
people
miss.
can look online and find all kinds of things that aren't true.
Yeah, we're just not used to Utah, more to the Florida part.
So every state has a different law, a different bar, a different set of rules. So
Yeah, we were just trying to catch up with this side.
I mean, from the videos, it definitely looks like the other girl was pushing her. She was cornered. She didn't have a lot of options. Maybe that's totally reasonable what she did. I need more information.
Okay.
I will get that. Once we have all that, we can either I can push for a dismissal or we set up for trial and we have a trial.
I
Now,
appreciate it.
I researched, when we had the school board meeting, I researched the school board laws. I can't remember what the number was
I
offhand.
got it written all down.
But it said that if it's a gang-affiliated situation, a pair of scissors would not be considered a deadly weapon. And there was 5% of the school took out of class to meet her in the parking lot during class. The resource officer didn't notice 5% of the school was in the parking lot. It's definitely a gang-affiliated situation where it was premeditated. There's no doubt about that. So under the Utah statutes that I looked under for rules of school conduct, it said that a gang-affiliated situation, that would not be considered a deadly weapon.
Is this a gang situation?
There's more than one
False
person.
statements.
So usually gangs are, we do that in Salt Lake, things like that. So
Yeah, but what is it, 3 or more is considered gang-affiliated.
it can be, but honestly, I've seen a couple things charged with gang things in Carbon County and they usually get rid of them. So there's no gang affiliations tied to this case.
Has there ever been a 1983 or a 1985 filed against that?
That's a federal code.
I know.
And it's civil, it's not criminal. So 1983 is not criminal.
But if they violated the law, if they violated the law of the Constitution, you
Yeah,
could
that's
come back.
constitutional, that's civil, and that's a civil
Civil
case
court.
against you.
Afterwards.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Has anyone brought a civil case against them?
I don't know, I don't do civil cases, I only do criminal law.
No worries. We were just thought we had a limited time. I took off work, shut down the shop I run.
So,
early to come
yeah,
through.
so, aggravated, she's charged with aggravated assault, so, commits a regular assault, causes serious bodily injury, or uses a weapon, or uses force likely to cause death or serious bodily injury. A dangerous weapon defined as item capable of causing death or serious bodily injury. So, there's not a set things that
A
are
list
dangerous
of what it
weapons.
can be. That was what the school policy was. Not okay. I understand that now.
And I don't know all the school laws, the schools might have different laws, I don't follow the school laws in the.
Yeah, we've been bouncing back and forth between the school board and trying to get to
So the
this.
school board, again, that's gonna be civil, that's not. gonna be criminal.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the criminal code of Utah, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really important to see what led up to this. And if they were all picking on her and bullying her and ganging up on her and then they cornered her, this might be a reasonable response.
Yeah.
So,
Hopefully we can figure out how to get the stuff for the.
but I will get reports in the next couple of weeks from the prosecutor. When I have all those, I can go over them with you. I don't know if they have any separate video, but that video is pretty clear.
Yeah, there should be 2 on there. One from the 2 different
Yeah,
angles.
there's actually 3.
3.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, me and your wife said all 3 of them.
And then
We also sent you emails with it too, sir.
yeah, I'm just.
I have more flash drives which are already on there, and then I'm
I'm
gonna.
just gonna copy it over. I'll give you a flash drive back.
Okay, and then I'm trying to get the text messages and stuff that a couple of the girls that were involved were sending other kids.
What's her first name?
My daughter,
Yeah.
Callie, Cali.
And it's AYRES.
Yes, sir.
Now, since the court is not going to allow them to file anything because you're the attorney of record, the state's attorney will get a copy of all this, right? Okay.
I mean, anything that helps, I'm gonna share with him.
Okay, I appreciate it. We tried to email them and that and everything before it got this far and show them what we had and,
Yeah, he's gonna, everything has to go through me, that's going to him.
okay, okay. And then like I said, I'm gonna try to get the snaps, the location, well, I have the locations and stuff, I can get them brought
Any
up.
text messages that lead up to it, Snapchat's hard because it disappears pretty quick, but, if you have any of it, that's great. Sometimes it can be subpoenaed, but
Yeah, through the
it goes
Verizon.
away pretty quick, so. Any text messages, anything else,
Yeah.
is that?
I will do what I can to get them and have my wife email them over to